Silk Road, the hidden marketplace that operated beneath the internet, a website where almost anything could be bought anonymously. The government eventually shut it down and arrested its creator. But the dark web didn't disappear, and neither, eventually, did its founder. Did authorities actually win? Ross William Ulbricht grew up in Austin, Texas, earning the rank of Eagle Scout. He completed a physics degree at the University of Texas at Dallas, followed by a master's in materials science at Penn State, where he embraced Austrian economics and libertarian principles. After his online used bookstore, Goodwagon Books, struggled, Ulbricht conceived a platform beyond state reach. By 2010, this idea, initially called Underground Brokers, materialized. He adopted the pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts, a title he viewed as transferable to others over time. His ultimate goal was to construct a digital free market designed to reduce and eventually abolish coercion in human exchange. In January 2011, this vision went live as a hidden service on Tor, a network routing traffic through encrypted relays to obscure server and user locations. While Tor shielded network metadata, it could not protect against physical operational errors. Transactions relied entirely on Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency offering pseudonymity rather than absolute anonymity. A public blockchain recorded every transaction, separating transfers from real-world names, but leaving a permanent financial trail. To eliminate the need for face-to-face trust, Silk Road used a structured reputation system. An automated escrow held payments until buyers confirmed delivery, and peer reviews helped users identify reliable vendors. Platform moderators resolved disputes, removing physical intimidation from the system. Operating with clear rules, customer support, and buyer feedback, the platform functioned as a highly organized digital marketplace. The niche hidden service quickly transformed into a massive online economy. Before its operations ceased, the marketplace registered over 100,000 buyer accounts and nearly 4,000 vendors. Users completed approximately 1.5 million transactions, generating $214 million in total sales, with $183 million stemming directly from illegal drugs. More than 13,000 drug listings populated the site, offering everything from cannabis to highly potent synthetic opioids. While the platform banned weapons and child exploitation, it became a hub for financial fraud, exit scams, and violent threats. Supporters argued the peer-to-peer structure reduced street-level violence, yet the reality of the market stood in stark contrast to the founders' ideals of voluntary, harmless exchange. Behind the rhetoric of individual liberty lay a highly profitable enterprise driven by addiction, overdose risks, and the dark underbelly of unregulated commerce. In late 2011, a multi-agency task force comprising the FBI, IRS, Criminal Investigation, the DEA, and the Secret Service launched a coordinated global dragnet. Over the next 2 years, undercover agents executed more than 60 controlled purchases, proving the digital transactions materialized as real-world contraband. While blockchain analysis traced Bitcoin transactions across sovereign borders and international partnerships secured overseas server data, a critical problem emerged. Investigators could document exactly how the borderless marketplace functioned, but they lacked the definitive digital link to prove the true identity of the individual operating as Dread Pirate Roberts. IRS investigator Gary Alford uncovered the first decisive lead, connecting the digital marketplace to a physical identity. Searching early archives, Alford found a January 2011 forum post by a user named Altoid promoting Silk Road. Months later, the same user posted a job recruitment ad, leaving behind a personal email address, rossulbricht@gmail.com. A parallel technical breakthrough stripped away the platform's security. A misconfigured login CAPTCHA leaked the true IP address of the hidden service, leading agents to a physical server in Reykjavik, Iceland. When coordinated international raids secured the database, the digital footprints matched Alford's tax records. On October 1, 2013, the physical surveillance converged at the Glen Park branch of the San Francisco Public Library. Agents watched Ulbricht log into his Samsung laptop and connect to the public Wi-Fi. As he accessed the Silk Road administration console, undercover agents staged a noisy distraction behind him. Before Ulbricht could close his screen or trigger an encryption wipe, agents seized the unlocked computer, capturing the active administrator session and millions in Bitcoin. Following the bust, federal agents took Silk Road offline, seizing its digital infrastructure and millions in Bitcoin. In court, prosecutors framed the platform as a massive, profit-driven criminal enterprise. In 2015, a jury convicted Ulbricht on charges including narcotics trafficking and continuing criminal enterprise. He received 2 consecutive life terms, plus 40 years without parole. The court weighed unproven murder-for-hire allegations alongside the market's enormous scale. The defense argued this sentence was excessively harsh for a non-violent operator, while prosecutors emphasized the real-world harm of his platform. Though the Second Circuit upheld the ruling in 2017, the debate over proportionality remained unresolved. The fall of Silk Road did not end the dark web marketplace model. Within days, vendors and buyers migrated to new platforms, starting with Silk Road 2.0, Dream Market, and Alpha Bay. These successors updated their operations to avoid Ulbricht's mistakes, adopting multi-signature wallets, PGP encrypted messaging, and distributed hosting to prevent single points of failure. Alpha Bay quickly surpassed the original Silk Road in scale, facilitating hundreds of millions in sales until July 2017, when international authorities launched Operation Bayonet. Thai police arrested Alpha Bay's founder, Alexander Kazes, who died by suicide in a Bangkok cell a week later. During the same operation, Dutch police executed a new strategy. Instead of immediately shutting down Hansa Market, investigators quietly seized control of its servers, running the site themselves for a month. When Alpha Bay went offline, panicked users fled directly into the Dutch-controlled Hansa honeypot. Every transaction, address, and chat message was recorded by law enforcement. This joint strike changed the dynamics of darknet policing. Agencies moved away from immediate shutdowns, opting instead to use refined blockchain analysis to trace funds to physical exchanges and run long-term undercover infiltrations. Every seizure triggered the launch of new, more sophisticated platforms, turning anonymity into an ongoing technical arms race. The legacy of Silk Road reshaped global financial and regulatory systems. It permanently tied Bitcoin to illicit transactions in the public eye, prompting bodies like FINCEN to establish strict anti-laundering rules for cryptocurrency. What began as an experiment became a permanent blueprint. The platform's escrow systems and review structures became the standard design for later dark web markets. This development forced police agencies to build advanced blockchain tracing and international task forces. Ultimately, the battle exposed a deeper friction. The same cryptographic tools that protect legitimate personal privacy now serve as an infrastructure for criminal concealment. For over a decade, Lynn Ulbricht led the Free Ross campaign, framing her son as a political prisoner serving an excessive sentence for a nonviolent digital offense. Critics countered with the real-world harm of the marketplace, pointing to drug overdoses and the alleged murder-for-hire plots. This bitter debate took a political turn when Donald Trump pledged to free Ulbricht during the 2024 campaign. On January 21, 2025, after more than 11 years behind bars, Ulbricht received a full and unconditional presidential pardon. Trump publicly defended the decision, calling the double life sentence ridiculous. Free at last, Ulbricht reemerged in the crypto liberty sphere, speaking at the Bitcoin 2025 conference and summer festivals like Freedom Fest. Yet his release relocated rather than settled the accountability debate. The underground economy he built did not die with his arrest. Instead, his platform provided a blueprint that later dark web markets refined. As technology continues to shield anonymous commerce, the ultimate question remains unanswered. Did authorities defeat the system, or did they merely capture its first architect while the model itself escaped? Ulbricht's pardon freed the man, but it couldn't cage the model he created. Today, The war between total anonymity and state surveillance rages on, far beyond any single architect. The code is out there, and the system survived. Who do you think really won? Share your thoughts below.